Hi everyone, this is Laura, and today I am bringing you a project I finished for a very dear friend. Her name is Mollytigger, and Mollytigger is having the Bag Lady Challenge giveaway on her channel. Molly's challenge ends on the 27th. So even though my voice is still not all that great, guys, and please bear with me, I did want to post her project early enough so that if any other subbies on my channel still wanted to participate in her challenge, they would have time to do so. I was trying to get this up earlier, but my my throat really wasn't up for that. So forgive me if I start coughing or if I sound a little hoarse. And Molly, I just want to say thank you to you for hosting such a wonderful, wonderful challenge. You know I love making my altered bags, so this was just right up my alley. And I decided to do something a little different with your altered bag. You can mm, you can win um, entries to her giveaway several different ways. The first one is you can make a video response announcing the giveaway, which is what I'm doing right now. That would be one entry. If you created something and you showed it in the same video, that would be two entries. She does not want two videos, one announcing it and then one creating a project, because she doesn't want to see 60,000 videos. And of course, I'm exaggerating, but you know what I mean, guys. And I don't blame her one bit. I did the same actually for my challenge. Um, and if you mail it into her, that would be a total of three entries. Now, um, I am not mailing anything out for this challenge, only because I've really abused my husband this past month with mailing stuff out, and I do have to start saving my pennies for school shopping, and we've been going out a lot this summer, so it does tend to add up quite a bit. And I must admit I've been a pretty bad girl these last 2 months, but I decided to kill two birds with one stone anyways, and I decided to create a paper bag. And I have a lot of thank yous I have to send out to so many friends, so I decided to make a paper bag and a card at the same time. So let me go over with you real quick um, what I made for this challenge. And also, I just wanted to say to everyone, if you have not checked out Miley's channel, especially my subbies, I will have a description box of her channel and this challenge giveaway. I will have a link, not a description. Did you hear what I said? Oh, I'm so sorry. I will have a link in my description box to the challenge giveaway and also to her channel. So you guys can go over and check her out and show her a little love and support. So real quick, let me go over what I've done with this bag. I took a white paper bag, and I want to see if I can show that to you here. See, this is just a plain old white bag. And what I did was first I glued the flap, which was, I believe, on this side. No, this side. I glued it down flat because I didn't want to use it for when altering this bag. And I made everything using scraps. So on the top here, this is a pink satin ribbon that was given to me by one of my scrappy sisters here on YouTube. And this was just a leftover piece. I pretty much used leftovers for everything on this bag. These two here are leftover scrap pieces of paper. This is a Bo Bunny paper, as is this one. The other two, I do not know what they are. But these two here, these were just two borders that I made using scraps, using my Martha Stewart punch, which is this one. And unfortunately, guys, I did not write the name of this punch. I do apologize for that. Usually I write it in the back so I can let you know in case one of my subbies sees it and would like to purchase it. They would know the name of the punch, but I forgot. but it's the one with the little scallops and holes. And then for over here, this is one of the Martha Stewart butterflies that I punched out in red paper, and I just added some bling to the center. This here, the one that's from the Bo Bunny papers, this is like ancient old, and I just traced a die cut that I cut out on my Cricut, and I just cut that out here. This image here, which I colored in with my Pro markers, this is actually a Kanban image stamp, and it's Canban. I love this image. It's the only Kanban stamp that I have, and it's my favorite one. And I bought this at Joann's, I believe it was maybe 5 years ago. So it's pretty old in case any of you guys want to go purchase her. But isn't she beautiful? And I stamped it out. I colored it in my Pro markers. Her face I colored in with my Tim Holtz Distress markers because they were a lot smaller. And I fussy cut her out, and I just put her on this die cut. Here I have Thinking of You. This is an Inka Dinka Doo stamp. And this is a Memento ink. It's called Ladybug, and I stamped that out using that ink. I also distressed it using the same ink, and over here I just added some red bling to the paper bag, the die cut, and the image and the butterflies. I distressed everything else with Vintage Photo. Here I took a piece of white vellum paper, and I, again, using the Martha Stewart butterfly punch, I just punched that out. I added some of that mesh bling, and then for the tail, I added a swirl of rhinestones, Recollections bling, and that's that there. Here I just added a string of pearls that I tucked in. This is actually a pin that I made, and I just put that in here. Over here I have some red sprays that I decided to glue down. Here I have a little bling in her hat. Over here another Martha Stewart butterfly, and I have some bling on that. Under here I have one of these beautiful flowers that Silver Mackenzie, my pick, made for me and sent for me in a recent rack, and you guys can see the center there. This was also another flower that was gifted and sent to me. And this flower here I've had in my stash. I just put a silver brad because, like I said, I'm going to use up those brads one way or another. And then to the top of the flower collage, I just have this white organza ribbon, which I just let it flowingly down, and then I just hot glued it there and there just to give it a little soft touch. Over here some more of that trim, and then on top of that trim, as you can see, I added some of that pink mesh bling. And on the reverse side, what I did here was I added some of this beautiful crochet trim, and I believe, oh my goodness, I forgot to write it down. You see, Sharon, what happens to me when I don't write things down? OMG, I had it in my brain and it just slipped my mind. Well, this was also gifted to me recently in Iraq. Oh my gosh, was this from Barbara? Darn it. I'm so sorry, guys, but this was gifted to me by one of my beautiful and very generous scrappy sisters. Over here, I created a card, and I added some more of those butterflies, and then to the center of those butterflies, I'm so sorry, guys, I really thought I got all the glue strings. I was such a hurry to load this video today. I have these brads that I cut the back of the feet or the prongs off. And then I just took a hammer and I smashed them down to make them flat. And then I just hot glued them onto the center of the butterflies. Over here, another border punch on white cardstock. This is an Inka Dinka Doo stamp. It says, "Thank you, sweet friend." This is one stamp. This is another stamp. And then this flowery, viney trim. This is also an Inka Dinka Doo stamp. All three of these, although they're separate, they're all Inka Dinka Doo stamps. Then I just have a little rhinestone bling here. I have some ribbon here, which is holding the card in place. And I will open that card and write a message in there. Again, some of this border punch and pink cardstock trim here. Some more of that crochet lace, sorry. And then over here, I just have this crisscross in brown, as well as over here. Makes it look like the bag was stitched. This is actually a rub-on that I use, and I distressed everything on this side with vintage photo, the Tim Holtz distressing. And I'm sorry, guys, that I'm just a little bit scattered brain. I do apologize to all my viewers. Like I said, I was just trying to get the video out so that in case any of you also wanted to join Molly's challenge giveaway, you would be able to and not miss out. If you guys have any questions about any of the products that I use to create this bag, feel free to leave me a message or a comment, and I will be more than happy to let you know. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it. I think I covered everything, right? Again, I hope you're all having a blessed Monday. I hope you're all having a wonderful day, and I will talk to you all really soon. Bye for now.